on my pants.
Well, you'll have to...
I'm gonna get...
No.
I'm
turn around.
poop right here on the short. I have...
Ma'am, please.
What's your reservoir charge?
She just herself.
Now I'm about to myself. Mr. Officer, I'm myself.
What really happens when a female tries to seduce the officer?
You want to tase me?
No.
Do it.
Stay in the blue box.
I like it. Keep.
In April 2023, an officer from the Ohio State Police Department received a report about this 20-year-old exotic dancer named Grace Spoonamore, who was seen driving under the influence and reportedly crashed into another vehicle. When the officer arrived at the scene, she not only assaulted him, but also attempted to seduce him, apparently in an effort to avoid being arrested.
Stop! Don't get out! I'm asking you questions, you answer.
Okay, and I will answer. Why'd you get on me like that?
26 headquarters, it's a female. Alright, step out.
A white
Step
female.
out. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Why did you take off like that?
I'm sorry.
Were you drinking or something?
No.
Where are you coming from?
Brunswick.
When the officer asked if she'd been drinking recently, she flat out denied it. However, it didn't take long for the truth to come out.
Can you stop pulling me like that?
Nope. Do you have anything in your pockets?
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah?
I don't know. You want to check me? Search me real quick. It may feel intimate.
Alright, stop. Sitting there.
No, you don't want to stop.
Are you on something right now?
No.
As the officer questioned her about her drinking habits, she laughed and playfully teased him, questioning why she would bother lying to him. And in the middle of laughing and teasing him, she very carefully sneaked a sentence, claiming that she really had been drinking lately.
Get in the car. Get your leg in the car.
Listen, handsome man.
Get your leg in the car.
You feel some type of way because my leg ain't in the car?
Get your foot in the car. Just stop. What is your name?
Grace.
Grace what? I think you're drinking and driving right now.
Definitely. Because who can stand a regular without drinking?
Who can what?
Now, you can't sell dick without selling it before it comes.
What do you mean?
You understand that?
No.
No?
No.
You gotta make it hard before it comes.
Okay.
With each laugh and playful sentence, she continued to flirt with the officer, evidently believing she could charm her way out of the arrest. However, her assumption couldn't have been more mistaken. This was just a glimpse of her seductive behavior, hinting at what was to come next.
I don't care. I'm sorry.
Did she just spit on you? Alright, she's going down. We're not going to test her. Yeah.
Let me go.
Nope.
Down face.
Alright.
That's
gross. She's going down for that.
Yeah.
We're not going to give her a chance to test.
No, of course. And
So.
she clearly isn't.
You wasn't needed when I needed you when I was bleeding out. Where was you?
Was that in Georgia?
No, it was in Cleveland.
Well, we're not in Cleveland right
I
now.
don't give a fuck. It's in Cleveland.
We're in Brunswick.
You let me bleed out. You let me live. Live. Barely. Barely. I had 4.5 ounce bruises to clear me. You let me bleed. You let me bleed. 4.5 ounces.
At this point, she's performed almost every tactic in the book to manipulate the officer, but the officer still holds his ground. But the last tactic that she pulled off was just mind-boggling.
You just killed the women that were...
Jury Tuesday, so he'll probably end up going.
We'll just commit her on the OVI. The N1. The obstruction can be short formed, right?
My recommendation is do the OVI up and do on traffic with your other.
I'll piss in your face. Only if you like it, though. That's the only question. For real. Let me off, bro. Let me off where they torture me, bitch. I'd rather be tortured than deal with you. By the Mexicans. The Mexican cartel. I'd rather be tortured by them than to deal with you.
As the officer finally arrived at the station with Grace in the backseat of his squad car, she pulled off yet another astonishing stunt.
You wouldn't let me go!
Step out.
No, you wouldn't let me go! I couldn't hold it.
Okay.
And I couldn't. Okay, I'm coming out.
Oh no, shoot.
No, shoes. Both shoes. Cause I already put in the car.
Alright.
You can have them. I couldn't hold it.
Door 22, please.
What's your name? Logan? You look like a Logan.
No. Go ahead.
You gonna let me keep pissing?
No, come on.
I don't want to piss through your
Come on.
Okay. Alright.
Hold on. Door 23.
I have a bacterial infection.
Okay, just stand in that blue.
She literally wet herself in the squad car, as if she were a child unable to control her bladder. And if that wasn't enough, she continued to urinate even after they arrived inside the station. And then she did something even more shocking.
And I am.
Leave it on. Grace, just stop. I'm gonna get a female back here.
Well, get it.
Just stay there.
No,
Just stay there.
I want to take them off.
Okay.
I don't want to be in my pit. You wouldn't try me.
Stay in the blue box.
No, hold on.
Stay in the blue box.
You want to taste me?
No.
Do it.
Stay in the
I
blue
like
box.
It. I like it, Kiki.
Stay in the blue box, Grace.
Don't.
Stay in the blue box.
The dramatic saga finally came to an end, and she faced the consequences of her actions. This woman, who has multiple diseases, claims her name to be Jesus, even though her real name is Adele. But that's not what makes this surprising, but the fact that what she does at a police station.
Get your picture, okay?
Yes, sir.
Come on out for me.
At least you got your bling on. Yeah,
Got your loops?
Hold up.
What?
Here when y'all
Suck that in.
one of y'all appreciate you, Mr. Authority.
There you go.
Mr. Authority. You still a wow. Hang on, dear. Hang on. Hang on. Where are you going? I know you. To the goddamn cell. Okay, well you know.
I told you we don't got cells here.
You don't know where you're going yet. I just need somewhere to lay my goddamn head. I'm not a person. I'm Jesus. I told y'all this. Y'all scared of me when you
Please
authority.
form it here. You got it. Yeah, thank you very much.
You're so very goddamn welcome.
At first, she's afraid that the officers are taking her to jail, when the officer told her that there are no jails in the police station, and a few minutes later, she claims that she's Jesus and isn't afraid of anyone. Hilarious, isn't it?
What were you drinking tonight?
But I poured out. Wasn't you the one that was on duty?
Nope.
What I poured out, dog?
I don't know. I didn't see it. I didn't pay attention.
Well, the didn't pay attention, so.
Was it steel reserve?
Doesn't matter.
I don't know. It don't matter.
You
Yeah.
didn't pay attention. You should have paid attention.
I didn't charge you with it, so I didn't care.
You're authority, nigga. You're a wide authority, nigga. You should have paid attention.
I guess so.
You want to be a boss.
I guess so.
Obviously.
Why are you using so much profanity?
Because that's what I do. That's what Jesus do. Because Jesus is Jesus. And Jesus knows his goddamn father should have been a goddamn man and put his goddamn self on a f***ing cross instead of his goddamn son.
What were you drinking tonight?
But I poured out. Wasn't you the one that was on duty?
Nope.
What I poured out, dog?
I don't know. I didn't see it. I didn't pay attention.
Well, the didn't pay attention, so.
Was it steel reserve?
Doesn't matter.
I don't know. It don't matter.
You
Yeah.
didn't pay attention. You You should have paid attention.
I didn't charge you with it, so I didn't care.
You're authority, nigga. You're a wide authority, nigga. You should have paid attention.
I guess so.
You want to be a boss?
I guess so.
Obviously.
Why are you using so much profanity?
Because that's what I do. That's what Jesus do. Because Jesus is Jesus. And Jesus knows his goddamn father should have been a goddamn man and put his goddamn self on a f***ing cross instead of his goddamn son.
Her condition seems to be mentally ill, as she is using so much profanity and comparing herself with Jesus, and even at some point, blaming Jesus for no reason at all. But that's just the beginning of her extremely odd behavior.
What way you want me to face? Left, right, what? Front, backwards, which one?
Face the box. All right, Jesus, come on in here.
Yes, Jesus.
Miss Jesus, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Grab a seat there for me.
You got a restroom, a tool, a sign, anything I can piss in.
You gotta wait till we get down to the county.
Well, I'm kissing piss on y'all floor, because I gotta piss, dog.
You gotta wait.
I gotta piss.
It has
Piss and piss on this floor.
Only a female can do. Don't.
I am a female.
Only a female can help you. We can't take
Okay,
you
but
out.
I'm telling you, I gotta piss right now.
Suddenly, she desires to use the bathroom because she needs to piss. And if her desire is not approved by that officer, who tells her to wait for a female officer to arrive, she'll piss on the floor, right in the middle of that room.
Maybe. You didn't use
Okay, well, I'm just gonna piss in your goddamn trash can.
Not allowed. Sit down.
I gotta piss.
Just wait.
Who ain't allowed?
Just wait.
It's my right.
Don't. No.
It's my goddamn right. I gotta piss.
Just wait. You can't just wait until we get the
Authority.
film.
What?
Come on, we're gonna get your picture, and then we're gonna leave.
I'm fixing piss.
Wait until we get your picture, and then I'll take you to the bathroom.
I'm giving a about a goddamn piss.
Put your toes on the red line. We do. We can't leave until we get your
Put
picture.
your toes on the white line.
The red line.
White. Put your toes on the fucking red line. White.
Okay.
White.
You're hilarious. Put your toes on the red line.
White.
The faster you do it, the faster we can leave. No, don't pee in here. Don't do it.
She keeps doing what she likes, ignoring the officer's commands, which would make this situation easier and faster, which can also be good for her as she can leave and then use the bathroom. But no, she wouldn't stop without creating a mess.
But do not pee in here. Stop.
What?
Stop.
Oh
Don't.
my goddamn bread.
In here. Stop. Do not pee.
I gotta
Stop it.
piss.
No, stop.
I told you I had
Wait.
to piss.
We'll get your picture.
No.
Then you can pee. Stop.
Who ain't pissing?
Stop. Stop.
Dear,
Don't.
please.
Hold up.
Hey,
You
Del,
sit on the
stop.
right-
Oh, my
You
God.
sit on the red line, right? Let me get that red line, nigga. Why, nigga? Let me get that fucking red line for y'all right niggers. Let me get that fucking red line for your white niggers.
Why are you acting like a
I told y'all I'm a goddamn Jesus. Now clean that shit up rightfully. And put me in protective custody, hoes.
Okay. Just stand there. Stop. Just.
What's up, ma'am? How you doing? Yeah.
Should we just leave? I'm not sure.
Should we just leave?
I'm not sure.
Y'all don't want this like.
She pees right there on the red line, where she was asked to put her toes so the officer can take pictures of her and leave. After doing such an act, she even finds it funny to command the officer to clean the mess up she created.
Cause I'm sitting in your fucking car to get it.
Jesus.
Yes, Jesus, Jesus. Yeah.
Can you just stand still for 2 seconds?
1, 2. Two's over,
Stop.
nigga.
No, stop.
Two's over.
Move back here.
Why does it matter? I'm fucking pissed. I don't want you. I'm still dragging piss. So what's up, nigga? What, nigga? Authority.
Yep.
You might be righteous. I don't know. I will run. Oh yeah.
Do you want her DNA
Cause I'm a
show?
goddamn man. Yeah, take this man DNA. Take this man DNA. When I say I am a goddamn man and female, I am that goddamn man and female.
After being Jesus, she then claims that she is 1 in a million females, which is quite hilarious to claim after peeing in front of the officers, claiming herself as Jesus and using such profanity at every second.
Stay right there then.
That's what that said he
Here,
wanted. That's
lift
what
your
that
arms up.
said he wanted.
Let me see your fingers.
God damn it.
Point your pointer fingers out. There you go. Pointer fingers.
go.
Pointer.
Here you go. It's okay. It's all right.
Does it want the
doing?
Stop. We're doing your fingerprints.
It won't stick you or anything. It's just a scan, okay?
It's gonna scan your
It'll
fingerprint.
just take a minute, all right?
We just need.
Oh.
Thank you.
Hold up, you grabbing too hard, I'll try to kick your ass in the nuts. You better release.
I have the hand
Let me
up.
suck my goddamn fingers,
No.
bitch.
All right, we're done. Thanks. We're leaving. Let's go.
Exactly.
She started licking her fingers when she found out officers were going to take her fingerprints, thinking that it would vanish her prints. But that was the done deal for officers, as they couldn't bear any more of her behavior. It's not known whether she was charged or not, but hopefully for such behavior, she must have been charged.
And you can walk away or I'm going to arrest you.
Even the employees at the local store tell her she is not permitted to enter the store, but she still wants to cause chaos and worsen the situation. But that was only the beginning of her twisted tale. What she does next with the officer will leave you speechless.
You already arrested my family and you're under charge for...
I have no idea who your family are. I have no idea who you are.
You don't know me either. Why would you come to me?
Are you going to leave? Yes or no?
I want his phone number to the police. I'm calling the police on you. Where you from? What's your badge? What's your number? Write it down. Write it the fuck down. I'm under arrest.
Just put your hands on me. Assault.
She tries to gain sympathy by telling the officer that he has already arrested her family and will now arrest her. But her mood quickly shifts and she assaults the officer, resulting in a quick arrest.
That's all I have your number.
You can't push law enforcement officer, ma'am. Shouldn't that?
Call my yo. You're not arrested.
Ma'am?
You're not arrested.
You are under arrest, and I'm trying to be nice.
You're about to be prosecuted because I was already...
Ma'am?
Did you fucking prosecute him? No. Look at my bag. Motherfucker. Man, could you get my bag?
14 and ready on.
Man.
Shit, I'm taking her into custody.
You don't touch my shit. You ain't touching my shit. You about to take
14 Jews by here in custody.
Quit throwing me around.
Yeah, I'm taking custody.
No, stop.
She continued to resist arrest, swearing out the officer for no apparent reason. And what's surprising is that she even told him not to touch her belongings, as if she was the boss there.
Ma'am?
Call him, please don't call him. Stop. You police are arrested.
Ma'am?
Oh, you arrested already.
Ma'am, listen.
41 or 20. Either you
Ma'am.
break trees over with 14.
Stop.
Why don't you send a squad up here? Just maybe, Ma'am?
Stop pulling on me.
Okay, I'm gonna have a squad check you out, okay?
You're going to jail.
I'm going to jail?
You're going to jail.
You gonna arrest me?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
My God.
You're what?
You're about to go to jail.
Okay.
Get me up.
No, you're gonna stay here.
No, you're not pushing me down.
63 radio.
Oh, you're not pushing me down.
I'm not pushing you down, but you're gonna stay.
The officer called for backup because she appeared to be mentally ill. And that could be true because she told the officer that he would be going to jail simply because he arrested her. But that wasn't the end of the drama.
Will you stop?
You know me as a...
20, I'll be out here.
That is fucking...
Copy.
21 on special.
Good. Sorry, Smith Road.
Okay.
The officer was unaware that she continues to curse at the police and shows obvious signs of intoxication at this point. And what's more important to notice is how she handled herself during this situation. If she had behaved better, she could have avoided facing numerous charges.
Fine. I have no idea. Yeah, you can look at her, but like I say, just she's herself.
Yeah, I see.
This is her MO. This is her MO. She gets drunk and comes to show.
Is it? Okay.
You talking me? Yo. I want to know his badge number.
No, ma'am, you're gonna end up getting in that.
I want this. Not my but your crap.
Okay. That's.
Oh my God. I want his badge number. I want his badge number.
She asked for his badge number again, believing that she had been illegally arrested by the cop. And that's not the funniest part, but that the paramedics who were on the scene asked the officer whether they wanted to preserve the waste as evidence.
If he's a squad, I want you to fuck. No. I already got a case against you.
Yeah?
If you don't get it.
Alright, I'm gone.
Are you sure you're on it? He's trying to bother you. That guy needs to go to hell. Go to hell.
Hold on. Hey, let's not say that. How about that?
I guess that's her. Okay. We've dealt with this.
Better come over.
Okay.
Remember she said she got robbed?
I remember they called, but I wasn't on her. Okay. She was spitting earlier too, so be careful. There she goes again.
I know it's not nothing on you. I got it's just about failure.
Okay, we're not doing that spit.
It's not on you, officer. It's nothing to officer.
On July 22, 2021, officers stopped a gray vehicle after observing it being driven recklessly. Officers observed a strong odor of alcohol on this man's breath, who was also the driver of the sedan. But the on-duty officers didn't expect this stop to turn into the funniest stop possible.
Hello, you okay? Okay, alright, why don't you come on out and then just stand back here on the sidewalk, okay? Hello, are you okay? Hello? You alright? No. Okay, alright, well if you want to step on and stay on the sidewalk, fire department's here, okay? Alright, what happened? You alright?
The guy seemed to be stopped for no reason.
Where are you coming from?
Down there. That way.
Yeah? Alright, so I'm gonna ask you a few questions. How much have we had to drink tonight? Be honest, I can smell it, so let's not lie.
Not much.
What's not much? A beer, a shot, a whiskey? It's not a trick question. Hey, sir, I need you to focus. How much have we had to drink tonight?
Oh. I don't know.
Okay. Do you think your alcohol has affected your ability to drive tonight?
I don't think so.
Well, unlike the rest of the drivers, this guy thankfully at least admits to the officer that he's had a few drinks, but not much. It remains to be seen just how honest that statement really is.
I think so.
You don't think so? Okay. You're not sure how you could have rear-ended a car?
Well, no, he was stopped.
Okay. So why didn't you stop then?
Well, I didn't stop.
Okay. Do you have your driver license on you or anything?
Oh, driver license?
Yep. Harvey, can you get his information for me? Phone number and all that. Alright. So, Mr. Rick, you need to get checked out by the fire department at all? Do you have injuries anywhere?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay, alright. So, Mr. Rick, so I gotta ask you a few questions, okay? Would you be willing to submit to a standard field sobriety test?
No, I don't think so.
So is that a yes or no? So I don't know what that means.
That's a no.
Not only was he driving under the influence, but he also decided to rear-end another car, which was what ultimately caught the attention of law enforcement. And when they asked him to do a field sobriety test to double-check his blood alcohol content, he just outright refused.
Okay, alright. Okay, and then, with that in mind, would you be willing to provide a breath sample of a PVT machine? It's non-admissible in court.
Probably no.
Probably. I just need a yes or no. Sorry, yeah, I know, yeah. Yes or no. You know, I don't want to do the probably no. Yes or no. We're grown.
Okay, let's say no.
Okay, again, yes or no. Not let's say no. Yes or no. Would you?
No.
Okay, perfect. All right. Well then, sir, all right, then put your hands behind your back. I'm just going to place you under arrest for DUI, okay? All right, drop your wallet.
He got slapped with an instant arrest after responding no to every question the officers threw at him. Then, in a move that can only be described as delusional, he tried something downright hilarious, hoping it might just be his ticket out of the cuffs.
Yes or no, sir?
Was your wallet in your pocket?
Yeah, that was your wallet. He was putting it back in your pocket.
Yeah.
Yes? No?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. All right, hey, I gotta ask you just a non-criminal question. Did you poop your pants? Yes or no?
Well, I'm getting ready to.
No, please don't. No, I think you literally. Yeah, I think you did.
We were past 10.
Oh, my life, literally. How old are you? Why are we pants, sir? Why are we doing that? All right.
Do it again, then. If I already did already, you'll be all right.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else?
No, unless you wanna.
No.
Yeah. Me neither. We cannot be pooping our pants. We're too grown.
That's not my,
We're too grown for that.
well, no, you know, you're gonna put your pants.
What? No, that's not how this works.
The situation turned funny when the officer jokingly asked the man if he'd had an accident in his pants, and the guy just hilariously replied that he had and was ready to do it again. But then the officer pointed out that he was too old for that kind of thing, and the guy backed off, realizing it wasn't going to help him.
Because you get older doesn't mean you can poop your pants.
Well,
Okay. Oh, God. Do you have, like, an emergency blanket?
you guys got a hazmat pad?
Yeah.
You can smell my poop my pants?
It's seeping through.
Really?
Yeah, it's actually quite gross, I'm going to be honest with you.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. I appreciate the... Yeah, it's seeping through your white shorts. It's... Yeah.
I might have another go at it.
As in, what? No, don't put more.
No, I'm not trying to.
Oh, yeah, no, do not put more. No. That's
trying
not what we want.
The officer then pleads with the man not to make matters worse by doing it again, to which the man casually responds that he might, but for the moment, he'll try to hold it in. Also, kudos to the officer for keeping his cool and handling the situation like a total pro, even though dealing with someone who's had an accident in their pants while getting arrested is definitely not pleasant.
I don't want to waste your time by taking you to the station and having you sit in your wet poop pants, you know. So I'm asking you now on recording, okay? Do you want to provide those 2 samples, or do you not? Yes or no?
Well, I think I gotta poop again.
I can help you poop your pants. I just need to know whether you want to provide the samples, yes or no. Either way, I will give you a chance to go to the bathroom and, yeah.
Wait a minute. How's that go again?
Okay, so are you willing to provide 2 breath samples at the Lakewood Police Station?
As opposed to what?
As opposed to me getting a warrant for your blood and then taking you to the hospital and drawing your blood to get the blood alcohol level. So, if you go blood route, there's a good chance that you lose your license and get it suspended and go to jail. If the other route, like I said, as long as you're friendly and nice and you don't have crazy priors for DUI, there's a chance that we just give you a ride home tonight at the end of successful investigation. I'm not promising anything, I'm just saying those are options.
Well, I'm liking the good ride home tonight.
Okay. So are you willing to provide the samples?
I guess.
Okay. All right, well, I'm going to have you sit in my car, okay? And then we'll, what's up?
I said I'll try not to poop.
Yeah, please don't poop in my car. I will take you to the station right away so you can...
Okay.